What's up YouTube, it's your homeboy MG. It's another Friday Phenom Noms. Today I'm showing you guys one of my favorites, inventions of my own. I call it frozen s'mores. Now, once again, like last Friday, a little bit of short notice, a little bit of not having all the ingredients how I usually do them. So I'm going to tell you guys the differences, but here's what we got. We got some graham crackers. We got some cinnamon, we got some honey graham crackers. Usually I'll get the chocolate ones, but they seem to have discontinued them. Boo hiss, the safe way. Also, ice cream, fudge marble. Generally I want to get something with some marshmallows in it as well. So like Rocky Road or Moose Tracks. Something with chocolate and marshmallows in it. Because the s'mores part kind of makes it a frozen s'more, right? So you want to have some marshmallows in your ice cream as well. The reason we didn't get that, the reason we went with, the reason I went with, me and my master production studio, is because the shape of this carton is super importante. It's a square, it's all rectangular, it's all like brick. It's like a brick of ice cream, and that's perfect for what we're gonna do. Critical step is having the ice cream nice and solid, brick solid, and that's because this is gonna be important while cutting it with a steak knife and hopefully having some good solid chunks there. You're gonna hopefully have it a little bit more frozen than I have it right now. So I recommend like letting it thaw out a little bit, freeze it overnight, and then it'll be a little bit more pliable for all this stuff. Basically, that's one reason why I like the rectangle like this. You're going to be able to get nice slices, almost like ice cream cake. That's kind of where the idea came from. Next step is going to be the graham crackers. I like to make 4 to a plate just because it's easier than taking them right down the middle, breaking like such, in part because it's way easier than trying to break them lengthwise. Take the ice cream out. If you got it more frozen, it's going to come out a little easier. It seems so simple, but it really just is. That's the whole thing, is that it's so simple. That's another benefit of having a kind of ice cream that has caramel in it. The ice cream's going to stick together a little bit better than this. Okay, once you've got the ice cream on top of the graham cracker, obviously it's a sandwich, basically an ice cream sandwich. Press on top. Voila. After you've had these in the freezer for a little bit, the ice cream will actually be a lot more frozen. And at that point, I recommend, well, one, you might want to line these things up when you make the sandwiches, so you got the corners facing the right directions. But I recommend trimming the edges a little bit, because then that'll make it look a little bit better when you're serving them to others. Although they might not make it that far, I didn't eat them all by myself. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, frozen s'mores. MG Phenom. It's another episode of Phenom Noms. That's why it's important to freeze them. And food alert on the PS addendum to all that madness. If you guys aren't following corn.con on Twitter, we're going to have awesome times at VidCon this year in June, at the very end of June, at VidCon convention called corn.con. So you can follow that on Twitter. The information's in the down bar. Until next time, I'm G Phenom. And I'm your homeboy.